大家好，紧接着上一期的视频，我在上期视频中呢，为大家介绍了关于美国核变聚能科学突破中的科学家的一些创举，尤其呢是亚裔的科学家Tammy Ma的一些成长经历，顺便呢也发表了我的一些感想。这些也只是为了衬托一下Tammy Ma的独立人格，以及他对于太空和核能兴趣和梦想。也许正是由于他从小就有了这种志向，才看得出他的一些信念和成果，也正是我们感兴趣的地方，即在亚裔人群中一样呢可以产生优秀的科学家。当然了，也需要有相应的实验室、合作的团队，以及高达37亿美元的投资。那么在这个项目的整个的研究和开发的过程中，我们这个Tammy Ma到底起到了什么样的作用呢？众所周知有关核变聚能的这个项目的研究从50年代开始，已经进行了70多年。在这个过程中人们产生了2种限制高温反应的物理方法，一种呢就是惯性限制，另外一种呢就是磁约束。与惯性约束相比目前国际上比较流行的是对控制核聚变的研究集中在磁约束领域。在这个磁研究领域科学家们采取了一种激光系统的设计和测试。在该系统中呢，聚变本身而不是外部的加热机制，提供了一种聚变反应所需要的大部分的热量。这样一种方法将使科学家们能够实现更高水平的聚变性能，最终尝试从核聚变中获得能源，以及呢自我维持聚变能源。简单讲就是这一次的发现和突破，它的名称叫做激光驱动惯性约束核聚变。也就是说，世界上首次用激光核聚变点火成功。正是在这个过程中，可控核聚变的发生需要人为控制条件下的等离子体的离子温度要达到1亿摄氏度以上。我们今天所介绍的 Tammy Ma 就是惯性约束和 X 射线分析组的组长，并且呢，他因此获得过等离子体研究杰出奖。说的直白一点就是这一次的突破正是Tammy Ma的专业所长。举个简单例子可能有100个人在研究这一项科研成果，但其中呢Tammy Ma的研究方向与我们现在所取得成功的研究方向是一致的。由此可以证明美国所取得的核聚变的突破，那正是由于Tammy Ma的专业和技术的贡献。为了更进一步的展现Tammy Ma对核变聚能科学突破所做出的贡献，以及他的卓越研究成果，我们呢再来看一看关于他在这个领域中的2段视频，以加深对他的认知和了解。
Tammy Ma from the Lawrence Livermore National Lab. I am currently the co-lead for Advanced Photon Technologies, where we use some of the highest intensity lasers in the world to do high energy density science. The NIF is the world's largest, most energetic laser, and what we do is we take the energy of those 192 laser beams and we use them to compress a little fuel pellet containing our deuterium-tritium fuel. Then you initiate fusion reactions, and if you do it right, you start a propagating burn where that little bit of fusion starts heating up the rest of the fusion fuel, and then you can actually generate a lot more energy out than you put in with the lasers. And that is our definition of ignition. In the HED field, experiments are complex and can typically take hours before you might get one shot. New lasers are capable of shooting at 10 hertz or 10 times a second. What this actually does is unleashes the power of the application of things like machine learning. You can get machine learning, artificial intelligence to not just analyze your data, but give you insights into what that data means and then feed it back to the laser in real time, so that you can actually drive your experiments and learn much, much faster than you would if you could only do a shot per hour, a shot a day. The idea with cognitive simulation is connecting simulations with experiments through machine learning. to learn about not just the end product, but all of the fundamental science in between. For example, there are a number of things in a laser plasma experiment that you don't directly measure. Temperature is one that is notoriously difficult to measure. So what you can do with machine learning and these models that you build up is you can directly probe those things that are invisible to you. Change something on the front end, get something else on the back end. What happens in the middle? You can use machine learning to bridge that gap for you. The part of the research that really excites me is the potential for fusion energy. It is a long-term solution for climate change, energy security, and I think it's something that we can make happen. And so that's what really excites me about fusion and plasma physics.
So to power the laser for this experiment, to get that 2.05 megajoules, we had to pull about 300 megajoules from the grid. And then we got out 3.15 megajoules of fusion energy, right? So why do we think it's possible to turn this into an energy source in the future?
That's a great question. Thank you, Mark. The NIF is a scientific demonstration facility. And when we built the NIF, the considerations that you have to build that facility are a little bit different than if you're going to build a fusion power plant. So for example, maximizing the efficiency of every single component is not necessarily the most important thing. And so for example, the wall plug efficiency of the laser was not necessarily a very important requirement for this science facility. However, as Kim alluded to, the NIF is now over 20 years old. The technology inside the NIF is 80s, 90s technology, and things have progressed quite a lot since then. We have new laser architectures that can not only run at rep rate, but are far more efficient, up to something around 20% wall plug efficiency. There's also been enormous advancements in target fabrication, new materials, computation and simulations, the application of machine learning. So it's a really exciting time because we get to incorporate all of these emerging technologies with this new scientific understanding that we've developed to really push towards inertial fusion energy. And I'll also note the perseverance it took us to get here. As has been mentioned, it's been 60 years since ignition was first dreamed of using lasers. And it's really a testament to the perseverance, dedication of the folks that made this happen. It also means we have the perseverance to get to fusion energy on the grid.
Thanks, Tammy, and thanks.